YouTube, welcome back to the channel. Today is Thursday, September 7th, 2023, and I hope y'all are safe and healthy. Now for today's video, we are going to take a look at the news that dropped yesterday over on Twitter. The Division 2 Year 5 Season 2 PTS, patch notes, new gear, new exotics, all that good stuff coming, and we are going to dive into it. So let's take a look. Okay, so here's a look at the web browser that this can be found on, and we're going to start with the patch notes, and you can see the patch size there for the PTS, and the start date is actually going to be tomorrow, September 8th at 11 a.m. Central Time, and the end date, it's going to run till Monday, so just a weekend-long PTS. And as we scroll down here, you can see the changes coming to Descent, which says buffed the Descent rewards across all loops for level 40 players, increased the chance to receive reconstructed and exotic caches from defeating Nemesis from 12 to 50%, 50%. So that's a substantial increase there, and I think it's well deserved. That is 12 was just way too low, so I think that'll be a great change to Descent that's coming. They also added new talents to the mode, and it's listed here in this chart, and we'll take a look at it. You've got Future Perfect, In Sync, Perpetuation, Ignited, Salvage, Shock and Awe, Overclock. Then in the offensive, you've got Intimidate, Rifleman, Overwhelm, Pummel. And for the exotic, you've got Kinetic Momentum, Emphatic Resolve. And then for the defensive, you've got Efficient. Moving on, we're going to take a look at the new gear that is coming with this update. And the first one is going to be the Lingmo Brandset. And it looks like one piece is going to give us 20% explosive resistance. 2 pieces is going to give us 10% skill health. 3 pieces is going to give 15% LMG damage. And then we've got a name chest and backpack that comes with this. The chest is going to be Carpenter, and it says the talent is perfectly Mad Bomber. And the named backpack is going to be Backbone, and the talent is perfectly Unstoppable Force. So not going to lie, this brand set doesn't intrigue me that much. Perfectly Unstoppable Force may be decent, usable, but there's just so many other backpack talents that just outperforms Unstoppable Force that I just don't see Lingmo being relevant. Now for the new gear set that is coming, and it's called the Ortiz Exuro, and this is the one that everybody is kind of drooling about. It's what everybody's looking at as the modern Firecrest from Division 1. And the 2 pieces is going to give you 20% burn duration and 15% skill health. 3 pieces is going to give you 40% burn damage. 4 pieces equipped unlocks a new unique turret talent, and it's called the Ortiz Incinerator Turret Prototype. And this is going to allow your turret to spin 360 degrees. You're going to be immune to your own incinerator turret's fire, and the incinerator turret is going to explode when disabled. The chest talent is going to be Chain Combustion, which says enemies set ablaze by the Ortiz Incinerator Turret Prototype ignite other enemies within 2 meters. And then the backpack is going to have Heat Stroke, which says 25% weapon damage to enemies set on fire by the Ortiz Incinerator Turret Prototype. 25% Ortiz Incinerator Turret Prototype range. So this is the one that everybody's calling Firecrest, and you can see why. I'm excited to use this. I've been one that kind of thinks, or missed the Firecrest and the turret being able to spin and all that, all the good stuff that this offers from Division 1. But I do like how you do have to spec into a gear set to be able to have that turret and make it viable. I do think this is going to be a little OP, so we shall see how it goes. Moving on from there, we have the new exotic chest piece that is coming, which is called the Collector, and the talent is Hoarder, and it says you get 3 grenades, 50% grenade radius, 35% grenade damage, 25% grenade for each extra enemy caught in the blast, automatically regenerate grenades every 60 seconds, up to 2 grenades. From there, we are going to dive into the new weapons and talents that are coming, and the first one's going to be an exotic weapon that's called the Iron Lung, which is an exotic LMG, and the talent is Ardent, and it says shooting heats the weapon up, filling the heat meter. The meter is equivalent to 50% of the weapon's standard magazine size. When the meter is full, rounds shot by the weapon will ignite enemies. When not shooting, the meter constantly depletes. Reloading or swapping to another weapon fully depletes the meter. So this is going to be an interesting gun. The only problem I see with this gun is unless it has a high base damage, it may not compete with other weapons because, you know, the talent kind of relies on the heat meter. So that's the only thing that'll be interesting about this, but I like the look of it. Along with the Iron Lung, we are going to get an exotic SMG called the Oros Boros. I'm probably butchering that name, but it's okay. The talent is Rule Them All, and it says when the agent has a status effect applied to them, 50% of the ammo in their next magazine will apply the same status effect to their targets. This effect will only occur during combat. So they're kind of going heavy into status effects lately. Not too big on that as a PvP player, but this is kind of a counter. You know, if you're getting shot with that stuff, have this as your secondary, switch to it and kind of do what they are doing to you back to them. So it's kind of cool. It's kind of like a boomerang effect. There's also a little note here. It says, please note that this exotic is exclusive to a new incursion and not a part of the seasonal rewards track. So I think that's great. I've always been a fan of hiding a reward behind the incursions or the raids, stuff like that. So I'm a big fan of that. I think that is great. Moving on from there, we are getting new named weapons and talents, and the new talent coming is going to be Stabilize, which says plus 1% weapon accuracy and 1% weapon stability per bullet shot up to 60%. Says stopping shooting will start a timer of 2 seconds, after which the bonuses reset. Then the named gun that you're going to get is called the Grown Great, and it's Tommy Gun SMG, and it comes with the perfect stabilized talent, which says 1% weapon accuracy and 1% stability per bullet shot up to 75%, and then you're going to get 2 more seconds before the bonuses reset. Then the second named gun you're going to get is the Born Great, which is the named military G36 AR, and it also comes with the perfect stabilized talent. Now, guys, also coming with this patch is a balancing and rework done to the gear set Tip of the Spear, so be sure to check all of that out. Also on this webpage, you will be able to check out the quality of life changes coming, which one of the big ones is going to be the exotic caches are now available for purchase at the DZ vendor in any of the 3 locations. So that is going to be tremendous. The DZ is supposed to be very rewarding, so I like that change that's coming. It'll also just make things so much better, people fighting over credits and stuff like that. And then also they've got the known issues listed for the PTS, so be sure to check that out, guys. I will leave the link down in the description. As always, I hope you found this video helpful, and if you did, be sure to leave me a thumbs up. It really helps the channel grow. Be sure to subscribe for more content, all the Division 2 related, and we will see you guys in the next video.